G'day, long time no see. Busy with the kids. I don't have to go into it. Everybody knows how it is in Australia at the moment. Just before I get into this magic box and what this video is really about, I just want to give a shout out to Gary, GAZZA. He sent me a beer and I haven't tried it yet. It's called Juice Monkey. He got in contact through the Cellar Dweller forum and asked me to try one of his beers. He sent two. I think, as usual, bottling a NIPA. This is a Session New England IPA. Some of them were dark, and that will happen. Oxidation. But this looks okay from the outside. Smells good. I could get a big waft of a citra or citrus. Does have a classic bottled aroma. It has been sent in the mail. He did send it express post. So I wouldn't be surprised if it had a touch of oxidation. There's really nothing you can do about that. But I've been doing this a long time and you can see past that in a beer when you're tasting it. Though, that, as you can probably see, is looking pretty good. I'll just do a quick taste. That smells good. They're very hard beers, I find, session beers. There's not many really low ones that I enjoy. I got my new glasses today. I can see. Bottled 5th of the 7th. Oh, it's 5%. That's good. Because it's extremely hard to balance something with so much hops when you go under 5%. I've had a few 3.5 ones that are okay, but they're just okay. That looks magnificent, Gaz. That looks great. The aromas are good. Tasty. That's a good beer. That's really tasty. That's nice. Thanks, Gaz. Much appreciated. I've got another bottle. I might do you a little private review on the side, you know. Cheers. Funnily enough, that was an NIPA. A couple of weeks ago, I'm not sure how long ago it was only a couple of weeks ago, I saw a post, or got an email I think it was, to be honest, from Mountain Culture saying they were doing a home brew competition. It was a bit different, whereas they send you all the ingredients, you know, it's a kit. So I thought, why not? It'll make a good video. I kept getting messages from everyone, and thank you very much, saying, oh, you'll win this, you've done heaps of NIPAs. And look, that is exactly true. I've brewed many of them, and I enjoy them very much. But when it comes to competitions, that's the luck of the draw on the day. You never know who's going to win. I have been in probably half a dozen or more competitions. Years ago, I used to go in for my friends. My friends are in brew clubs. There's no brew club around here yet. Maybe I'll make one. I think I will. And so I used to enter their annual beer competitions for the ones they allowed public to enter. But since then, I'm just not me. I'm not competition in any way. You know, I never really played sport or anything like that. Don't know if you can tell. It's just sort of not me. I'm not really interested. I can get feedback from friends or take it to the home brew shop, or, you know, I'm always around other brewers so I can get feedback. I don't need to enter in competitions to get that. Anyway, Mountain Culture. If you don't know who Mountain Culture are, you should. The last couple of years, at least on the East Coast, they've been huge. They're big on their NIPAs, things like that. They do brew other styles. I've had a hef from them. I think I've had a lager from them as well. But they're sort of known for their NIPA style cloudy, you know, oat creams, beers and things like that. Now, I have met DJ, one of the brewers, in a group chat thing one time they had, probably last year, I think it was. And Lachlan, I met at Gabs, great person. Anyway, so if you haven't heard of them, they're, I won't say up and coming anymore because they've been around a long time. Blue Mountains or Katoomba. I haven't been to the brewery yet. It's been very hard. It's been planned a few times and things haven't happened. Anyway, let's jump in and have a look. I have not opened this box yet, so I have really no idea. They didn't show the recipe beforehand. What have we got? Oh, I forgot I ordered the beers as well. I did pay for this, by the way. It wasn't a freebie. I should have asked them for a freebie. They might have given it to me. This is the beer we're brewing. They have released a version of the beer, and it is an NIPA, which is great. I was told at the start it was going to be an IPA, and I was a little bit disappointed. Even though I love IPAs, you know, this is what they're known for. And it's called Dolly. So if you see this around and can buy it, this is the beer we're brewing. Now, as I said, this sold out really quickly. I don't know if I got to that. I was going to do a video about it and tell everyone to jump on board, but it just sold out very fast, so that didn't happen. And I apologise for that. Brew it yourself. It comes with a novel. It seems like a few pages, which is good, especially for beginners. I've seen a lot of people maybe brewing this for their first or second beer, which will probably be a little bit challenging, being an NIPA, depending on what system you're using. But anyway, it's possible. It's possible. And if you wait till next week, I'll probably do a brew day of this next week and upload it as soon as I can, just in case you want to see how my brew day went with it. Uh-oh, glasses back on. It says brew it yourself, home brew competition. Bit of a background, there's DJ I was talking about. I'm not going to read all that now. Competition timeline. We suggest you start your brew before 22nd of August, 29th of September to 5th of October, deliver your beer to Mountain Culture. So we've got a while. Judging begins on the 6th of October. Overall champion, runner-up, best name, best hop expression, best design. Oh, you must have to come up with a label or something too. I'll have to read it a bit more. Let's go into the cleaning and sanitation. I'll go quickly through the recipe. I won't read it all out. You can wait. I'll put it all into Brewfather or Beersmith or something and upload it. It's around 4.5 kilo of Simpson's extra pale malt, some chit malt, nearly half a kilo, about 200 grams of Vienna malt, about a 1.5 kilo of oats, and about 100 grams of acidulated, about 6.8 kilo of grain. It is only, they're going for a 20 litre, and about 7%. We're looking for about a 16.2 Plato or 1.066 specific gravity, and hopefully finishing around the 3 Plato or the 12. And it's Centennial Mosaic and the Whirlpool, Citra dry hop, and Galaxy Citra for the second dry hop. They're using Verdant yeast for this one, and it's got a few water additions, and the water profile they use. I do know that they use RO water at Mountain Culture, and they've actually got, I'm hanging to go there and see it. DJ, when he built it, specifically asked for, or built in decoction mashing on I'm not sure how big a scale they are, but I haven't seen people do decoction mashing in Australia on a, you know, on a semi-large scale. I haven't seen many do it much more than a single batch or double batch, home brew size I'm talking about. So that would be interesting to see. Picture, and I think that's about it. HB2, oh, they've obviously coded them HB1, SB2, HB3, and salt. Oh, they even give you the salts, eh? There you go. There are the hops. They even gave you a bottle to send your sample off in. Thinking of everything. Yeast. Now, I don't know if it's cheating or not. I'd probably use 2 packs of this on a normal brew for myself at 7%. But they've given 1 pack. I'll find out what the rules are. And there's the grain. Thanks, whoever job it was at the brewery to make these packs up. Would have been a nightmare. I can see what it looks like. I know it's rice hulls. I was going to say I thought it was like malted oats, but no, that's rice hulls. So they put rice hulls in there too by the looks, although I haven't got my glasses on. That definitely looks like rice hulls. So this will be a bit of fun. We'll get a recipe. I'll make a brewery series video of it, eh? Why not? Why not? It's one of their beers. Thanks to Gaz. It's very nice. What I like about it is I don't think you've overdone the hops. And even though I always overdo my hops, when you bring the alcohol level down, I think you've got to be a little bit more restrained. And this tastes like it is. There's just enough there. It's very nice. Thanks, mate. Cheers. Like, click, subscribe, all that sort of stuff. Thanks to my patrons. And I'll see you soon. We'll brew this next week. Cheers.
Dun, 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 dun.